that enough? Can you hear me? Okay. I'm going to read two little pieces of flash fiction. One's called A Handful. Is that better?
Like 1 inch away.
Oh, that's better. Okay, don't start the time yet. Okay. A handful. The young man on the escalator in front of me left a shadow that cut into the overlit department store. His tangled hair was the color of dead leaves, dirty strands twined in heavy mats. His neck reminded me of the cracked leather of an old bomber jacket. I wanted to look away, but he was too close to ignore. Bones pressed against worn denim, and it all looked too thin for another cold winter night. I wanted to finish my shopping and get outside to smoke. Leaving an unfinished cigarette to smolder whenever I entered a store behind me bothered me. All waste bothers me. The grasping crowd and gaudy Christmas displays disturbed me. Cheerful decorations hung from the mirrored ceiling, trying to create an illusion of endless joy. It all reminded me of the holiday parades my son had loved. Two young boys ran straight into me, laughed, and went on. I wondered why parents didn't take better care of their kids. When my son got sick, I did everything to help him. All the doctors, hospitals, and medications left my boy sicker than ever. Then the insurance maxed out. I still tried to fix him. I was a good father. I was spending my lunch hour shopping for gifts because the calendar says it was time to give. A salesperson with a warm commission smile helped me buy clutter for people with good jobs and all the stuff they needed. The gift for my son was the only one that mattered. I have always given his presents a lot of thought, especially the past two Christmases. Today I looked for a jacket with extra lining and found one in my son's favorite blue. I was finished. My hands full of bags, I stepped onto the sidewalk and stumbled against something. It was someone, the young man from the escalator. He rose to face me with the fuzz of an adolescent beard and the yellowed eyes of an old man who has seen too much. As if he sensed what I craved, he stretched his filthy hand to show me his treasure, all sizes and shapes of cigarettes. Some were barely filters, others were nearly new. His vague, hollow stare shook me. Bags fell as I reached into my pocket to hand him my pack of cigarettes. The young man grabbed it, shoved it into his greasy jacket, and went back to search through the trash. I wondered if his insanity pushed him to the street, or if it developed there. Either way, his mind must have helped soften the concrete. A few smokes weren't enough. I ripped open my son's gift and touched the boy's wasted shoulder. He flinched. "This is for you. Merry Christmas." I would buy another one later. There was no hurry. My son disappeared over 2 years ago. It could have been him I tripped over in the discards today.